this is Shannon, and I'm so excited to bring you beautiful soul. I just want her to come on here and shine her light, and you guys to get into her energy because she is so beautiful. So, with that being said, Miss Hito Star, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, thank you, Shannon. Hi, everyone. So good to see you here. My name is Hito Star. I am an astrologer and singer, dancer, actress. I'm so happy to be here today.
I love it. And I just love you. And I just think that whenever you come on to, like, we are in Diamond Academy together, and whenever she came into class or like any kind of time she shows up, she just has this bright light and she's this itty bitty little thing. And I just was so grateful that I got to meet you in California. And then in Toronto, we got to spend some time together. But I just wanted people to hear, like, you're truly so passionate about one, what you do, but also just people. And I
Mm,
just, you have this intuitive gift to be able to like know what someone needs. And you just are very, very, you hold space for people. And I think that is such a beautiful gift. And I know that I do it as well. And it's what I'm actually super lucky that I have that gift. But I just want to like, where did this come from? And like, how did you like, just fall into where you're at right now? I just want people to hear your story, Hito, because I'm just, like I said, I'm lucky enough to know you, but I want other people to know who you are.
yeah, thank you, Shannon. I think when I was little, right, like 3 or 4 years old, I saw my first musical, and I cried, and I couldn't stop crying, and that's when I knew that I wanted to be a singer and a dancer, and I pursued a career from that point. And I ended up coming to New York from Japan and, pursuing my big dreams. And I have to say, I'm really grateful for what I've done. But among all that, the whole past made me realize how important people are, and how to connect with people, and how to be in the presence. Just being the presence energy helps millions of people. And so that's what I really always think of when I meet someone, even one on one, or even with thousands of people. It's the same thing for me, that just being the energy really helps the person. And that's how I come to every meeting. That's how I meet everyone, just neighbors or whoever comes into my life. It's also from where my culture is from. In Japan, we have this like saying, we said ichigo ichie, but it's like every single meeting is encounter means a lot, and it happens for reasons. Even if it's like 1 second, just like a tiny like piece of your life. And so that's why I come from that energy every single time whenever I'm in. Sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I'm, being my 3D like anyone else, but I try to be, stay in love and just listen to people what they have to say, because I know that helps, and it should help the whole world eventually.
I love it. My dog was barking, so I was on mute.
Like, yay!
You're like, Shannon, take it away. And I'm like, oh, he's still barking over there. I think that's really cool. So when you said you came from Japan, how old were you? And what did you come from Japan for the reason of your to pursue your career in
Yeah,
art?
yes, I
Yeah,
completely
tell us
came.
about that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know anyone. I only knew one person in New York, another Japanese friend, but I really wanted to sing and dance, and I wanted to do that in a big scale. So, and yeah, when I was in high school, everyone who is really into the industry kept telling me, go to New York, go to New York. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what New York is, but I should maybe go. I should definitely go. And at that point, of course, English is not my first language, so I couldn't even talk much English. But I really studied hard just about English, not mathematics. But and then I just decided to come and
Hold on a second. I'm mathematics. I'm just dying because it's like I got grade 10 truckers math. It's okay. For those people that don't study math, it's all right. You can follow your dreams. You can get
yeah,
there.
exactly. I wasn't even studying math or science, like fully. But I was so into singing, dancing, and like learning English because I had a big dream of coming to New York. And yeah, I ended up coming, and it wasn't easy at first, but I did perform at Carnegie Hall and Madison Square Garden last year, and I kept just seeing miracles happening in front of me, and it was through people that I meet too, like crazy, coincidences and, miracles just really happens anywhere in the world, but especially in this city. So yeah, that's how I came.
I think that is so cool. And one, I didn't know that actually. So
What?
I'm just like, I mean, you're always a baddie to me, Hito, but that just like, you just set your, like, look at, I have this sitting next to me, and I know that
Oh
this
my
I
God.
know this is something, if you don't know, you're gonna know in a minute. But Hito has on her vision board is to win a Grammy. So this is just sitting here, and I just wanted to share this with you. But not only are you baddie, but like you just like to follow your dreams overseas. Like that is so scary, but so cool. And now you have the love of your life in your life, and you are traveling, and you're just expanding, and I don't know, like you're this is what I'm like, like there are people in this world that are doing like, yes, there's actors and all the stuff, but like when I see someone like you, Hito, just following your dreams and saying, yes, I believe myself, that to me is a hero. Like
Oh,
a shero, because you really are giving permission to people out there to hear your story. That's what I want with this YouTube. So people can hear this and be like, she did it, I can do it.
yeah.
Right. And look at that. Like you went across, you're like, yeah, I'm not going to study my math so much. I'll study English so I can get over there. And I believe in me. Like there takes a level of like, yes, it's scary and we can do scary things, but say, like, I believe in me to do this, that takes that's a baddie power. And I just love that.
Yeah. Thank you, Shannon. It's funny, like without even knowing, I was imagining like walking in like near Times Square and like, bravely. And that's I was visualizing without even knowing at that time, right? I was like, I know that I'm gonna be doing that. I know I'm gonna be living that way. And yeah, I used to watch Will and Grace, the TV show. I love that show, and I used to watch that to learn English actually. And 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 yeah, I live in Hell's Kitchen, which is like all the everything I saw in the TV show is actually happening in this area. And so it's without even knowing, like I knew that was gonna happen. And like you always say, I experienced even better things I didn't even expect. Like becoming an influencer for Carnegie Hall was a big thing. I was just expressing everything I could do on Instagram, and that led me to Carnegie Hall contacted me, and it was a crazy coincidence because at that time I was so totally into Bob Proctor's study, and I actually got a free ticket from my friends to go see Bob Proctor at Carnegie Hall one time. And that was like a amazing manifestation for me. But then I didn't know, what he's teaching comes from Napoleon Hill, and it actually comes from Andrew Carnegie, who created Carnegie Hall. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this gives me chill. Like, why is this happening to me? Without
I
even
had no
knowing.
idea that. That's really cool. I never knew the coincidence.
I know a lot of people don't realize that it actually comes if you read the book Napoleon Hill's what's the name of it?
You can grow rich.
Yes, Think and Grow Rich. He talks about all the knowledge came from Andrew Carnegie, right? There's a
Mm,
story that Napoleon he had to write for Andrew Carnegie, and so I'm like, why am I in this like crazy like family thing, like,
yeah. Oh, that's
and
really cool.
that actually makes me think, okay, I'm here to like influence people in a positive direction, and not just now, not just like singing, dancing, but just being me, who I am, actually can influence people, which is a great thing because I always felt like I was poor, or like I didn't have enough courage to like wear beautiful clothes, or like, stuff like that, even after I came to New York. Yeah.
I think you have such courage, and I love this. Yes, you are an influencer, but like also, I think, like I said at the beginning, you just hold space for people in such a loving manner. But also, like when you show up, it's like even today, we had a lesson today, and what you had to share really helped somebody. And I just feel like when we are really stepping into our truth and what we're meant to be, our purpose here, how serendipitous, you know what I mean? Like Bob Proctor, Carnegie Hall, now you're an influence, like all the things. It's happening because you're supposed to be there, but also you're supposed to be here to help and influence and help people. And that's what we're all, our purpose is really, is to help give it away, right? So it's
Oh
not
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
mm,
And if you can do that just being yourself, that's like, why not? Like, it's like,
it's the best.
bec-
It's the easiest, right? Sometimes
yeah.
we make it harder than it is by our thoughts, but yeah. So, Hito, where can people find you? Like when they watch this, they're gonna fall in love with you, like I have. So, where can they find you? Where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, the easiest would be my Instagram, Hito, Hito dot star. That's my Instagram account, handle name. And you see a link there. What I have everything, all the other social media links on Linktree address, URL. My website is hitostar.com and hitostarofficial.com. I have two websites for astrology and being an artist. So yeah, you can contact me, ask me any questions.
And get a booking astrology reading with Hito,
Oh, yeah.
because she did it one for me and it blew me away. So I want to make sure that you get in there. And it made me like, because like one thing I didn't know, that I had Capricorn in me, and that made things so much easier for me because like I was like I'm a Gemini through and through, but Geminis are all here, and then Capricorns are like here,
Yeah.
grounded, right? And so I
Yeah.
always thought that I was like there was something wrong with me because I'd be
Mm.
over here and then but I wanted to come back here. So like when she told me I was a Capricorn, I was like, "Oh my goodness, that makes complete sense in me." And then I don't feel so crazy.
Yeah, I love that, Shannon. Like the feeling you had, like coming back into yourself, that's exactly how it should be, because that's what astrology does. Like it puts you into like, oh my gosh, I'm okay just being like this. Like,
Hmm.
because
Yes.
it's the easiest for me,
Yeah.
And
My whole life
yeah,
I fought back and forth. And I'm like, oh, okay, there's something wrong with me. There's nothing. I was just the Capricorn standing in there, like in my goat energy.
yeah, I know, I know. I was thinking about the goat
Yeah.
baby.
My
Uh,
baby goats. I'm gonna have a lot. I'm gonna have a few. But thank you so much, Hito, for being my guest. I can't wait to watch you shine this world. Like I know you're gonna do some big things, and this is just the beginning. I
Thank
know.
you so much, Shannon. Yeah, thank you.